Hey guys, my name is Borde. I'm an author and the mom of 3 autistic children. This channel is all about sharing tips and strategies that will empower you as a parent so you can unleash your child's full potential. I would love to know about you and your story, so please take a minute and subscribe to this channel. Press the little bell as well so you can get instant notification of my new videos and become part of this safe place right here on YouTube where we all can learn and support each other. In my last video, I was talking with you about meltdowns and how exposure over time helped reduce meltdowns significantly at my home with 3 autistic kids. I will link that video in the description below if you didn't have the chance to watch it just yet. Another thing that we realized over time is that due to the fact that our family dynamics are not typical, it was really hard to keep a routine, which you know is very important for autistic children. But if it is hard with one child, can you imagine what it's like for 3 who are at different points of the spectrum? So there were times where King number 2 and King number 3 particularly will have these huge meltdowns if something was changed in the routine, even the slightest change, and I'm sure you can relate to that. It became unbearable at times. Unfortunately, that's how life is. Oftentimes things change at the last minute and there is nothing you can do about it. So what we did over time as they got a little older and we saw some signs of maturity was to start changing the routine slightly. For example, like who was going to shower first, or we had dinner an hour earlier or even later than they expected. We didn't make all of these changes at once, but one at a time. And very gradually, as they got used to it, we started changing others. In the beginning, well, it was a nightmare, of course, because they were very fond of strict routines and they couldn't cope with the changes at all. But more we did it, little by little, more they got used to it, to the point where over a period of time we were able to remove their visual daily schedule from the wall completely because it was no longer needed. They didn't even look at it anymore. And a big change started taking place from that point forward. They started to open up more and welcome change. It became almost like an adventure, something, exciting, finding out where they will go the next day or what they will do. The process didn't take place overnight. It took the right time, maturity on their part, and lots of patience. Another important aspect was when they learned the concept of days and times. And I shared with you in my last video that my kids didn't know what a day was. It has to be taught from scratch. The word Monday or Wednesday or Friday meant nothing to them. Before they learned all of this, it was actually really hard for them to understand what was going on. And this is the reason why they were most of the time very anxious and unsettled. And it took almost a year or more, I believe, for King number 2, who had no speech, to fully understand what time meant and that every day is different. But once they mastered the concept, everything seemed to have changed. We were able to start going out more, we were able to do things as family, and start enjoying life a little bit, doing things that regular people do. I know you're probably watching this and saying, Maria, I tried everything and nothing seems to work. The meltdowns are not going away and I'm going crazy. Hang in there. I know it is tough, but changes take time, and I want to offer this little safe space here where you can come, pour out your heart without fear of judgment or ridicule. We all need each other because we all understand fully well that this journey is not a walk in the park. But I also understand that each one of us have the strength and the determination to continue working hard and helping our kids. I can't emphasize more the word patience, because you know very well that sometimes it takes years to teach one concept to our kids. But consistency has been key, even when everything seems to go wrong. So, don't give up. Keep trying over and over, even during those days when you are not seeing any progress. You are making progress, even if it doesn't seem so right now. I have been there. I know exactly what it's like to work very hard for years and feel like you are stuck in this place, and you wonder every night, with tears in your eyes, if your kid will ever be able to do things most people with neurotypical kids take for granted, like brushing their teeth or going to the bathroom without assistance. But you must be determined. You cannot allow yourself to give up. You have to continue pressing forward every single day and allow others to support you and be there for you. You're doing great. You got this. And you know what? Your kid is really lucky to have you in their life. I'm so happy to have the opportunity to talk with you, and I can't wait to hear about you. So please subscribe, leave a comment in the section below of this video, and don't be afraid to open up. We are all here for each other. I'm going to finish my tea before it gets too cold, but I have other autism related videos for you to watch. Enjoy.